everyone, and welcome back to your first class for hashtag Epic L School Days 2019. I'm so excited that this series is finally starting because back to school videos are some of my favorites to make for you guys. If you guys want to see last year's Epic L School Days, make sure to check out the eye in the corner, and you guys can watch that after you watch this video. Now today I'm going to be starting off this awesome series with my August Plan With Me. I did a really cute summery fruit theme, and I think that this is perfect for that transition from summer into back to school season. Make sure that you guys stick to the end to see how this is going to turn out. Also, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below and also subscribe so that you never miss a video. So we are ready for this back to school series. Now let's go ahead and get on into the first class. Let's go! Okay guys, so let's get started with the first page for our Plan With Me. We're going to start out with a simple calendar idea, and I found this on Pinterest, but I really wanted to try it out for August. So I'm going to start by taking my Tombow dual tip brush pen. I'm just going to take the thin tip, and I'm just going to create these little frames on the outside of my calendar in the middle of my page. Then I'm going to take my Crayola Super Tip, and I'm going to create 6 lines across in the middle of the box in order to create my calendar. Then I'm going to use the top line for the days of the week, and then the rest of the lines I'm going to fill in with my Inkjoy gel pen, and I'm just going to fill those in with all the days of the week and etc. in order to make it a calendar. Now if you guys want to use this for August 2019, then go ahead and copy what I am doing, but just make sure that if you're doing it in future years, that you don't copy exactly what I'm doing. Now we're going to get started on our fruit because this is a fruit theme for August. So we're going to start off with a lemon slice, and this is the easiest way in order to make this for your theme. We're just going to sketch out a lemon slice shape with our pencils first, and then we're going to color it all in, but make sure that in between each of the little bits on the inside of the lemon, there's some white space as well. Then I'm going to create some pulp just using an orange, and then I'm going to go along the outside using another orange rim. Now I am going to erase everything because I don't want any stray pencil marks. And then you should have some white lines left in between each of the little slices of the lemon. And if you don't worry, that's okay too, but I think it looks better when it has the white on the inside. Now I'm going to go in with my Inkjoy gel pen yet again, and I'm going to just outline each of the little slices with black just to make it pop a little bit more. Now this is completely optional, but I decided to do this because I really wanted to pop out the color of the lemon just a little bit more. And I'm also going to do this with my other fruits as well. Now we're going to get started on making a watermelon slice too. We are just going to use a red marker, and we're going to create a little triangle with a dome on the top of it in order to create a slice shape. And I'm going to color it in as well, but you guys can use different colors if you want, or make it lighter or darker, and you guys will see me do that later on in the video. Now I'm going to leave a little white space in between my green outside of the watermelon and the inside as well, just to leave that white space that you guys usually see whenever you eat a watermelon. And don't forget to add the seeds as well. Now we're going to just outline it as well in my Inkjoy gel pen, and I think that this makes it pop out a little bit more too, but feel free to do whatever you guys want. Now we're going to get started with a gigantic lemon. We're basically going to follow the exact same steps as before, and we're just going to alternate some of the colors. You guys can make orange slices if you want to, and you can basically do whatever fruits you want. You can add in some bananas or apples or anything else that you want, but I just really wanted to make it summery with the lemons and the watermelon as well. Now it doesn't matter how big or small you make it, because I was going to alternate how big all the slices are, and I think that that'll make some depth and kind of just make it look cooler, and so that it's kind of scattered around as well. Don't forget to outline them if you guys want, because that'll make it pop out of the page a bit more. And then that is basically all for this page. You guys can also outline the outside of the lemon, but I decided to leave that blank because I didn't want to outline it so that the inside popped out more. Also, I made all the lines thicker so that it wouldn't look as off balance with the inside of the lemon as well. Just make sure that you erase all the pencil marks. Now I'm just going to add some seeds all around the outside of the page, and I'm also going to do it in silver as well in order to create a polka dot effect. And now we're going to make a lighter watermelon, and you guys can just see what I'm doing here. Instead of using green, I'm going to use a neon green, and instead of using red, I'm going to be using a pink to create a pastel watermelon. And that is all with this first page of the spread. Now we're going to get started on our actual cover page. I just wrote out August and did a lemon slice inside the G and a watermelon inside the A. Now we're going to create a banner under it that says 2019. You guys can just see what I'm doing right here on the screen, and you guys can copy this in order to create a super easy banner with just a rectangle. Now we are going to outline the ends of the banner, and we're going to create the shading for the banner as well as the ends of it. And you guys can basically see what I'm doing here. It's super straightforward. Also, make sure that you shade in the inside just to give it some depth. And now we are going to color it. This is where you can really have fun and tie it into your theme. I'm just going to start on one side by using my orange and just get smaller and smaller once I near towards the middle. Now I'm going to pick it up on the other side and color in all of the one side orange, and then I'm going to meet on the other side using some yellow. Then it'll look like they fade into each other, and I think that this will give a really cool effect, especially in the back of the banner, so that it isn't just a solid color. But if you guys want to make it a solid color, then you definitely can do that too. As you can see, I'm just getting smaller and smaller so that they kind of merge into one mixed color, as well as leaving some white on the outside as well. Now we're going to get started with writing 2019 on the banner. I'm just going to outline it with the thin side of my Tombow pen, and I'm going to eventually color it in, so it doesn't really matter if you leave it blank or not. I'm going to do a dot in between the 20 and the 19 because I did it a little bit far apart, but you guys don't have to do that. It's just what I did so that it didn't look off-centered. Now I'm going to go in with this metallic marker that I randomly found in my pencil drawer, and it's by Craftsmart. It's just a multi-surface silver pen, and I'm going to use that in order to create a really cool silver on the banner inside of the 2000 and the 19. And don't forget about the little dot as well. I'm also going to just add some little accents using the silver marker everywhere around the page. Now this is the second page. I didn't film me making this because it was pretty straightforward. I'm just going to show you guys my habit tracker as well as my memos page. If you guys have watched any of my other Plan With Me videos, you guys know how straightforward these two pages are. If you guys want a in-depth tutorial on this, just make sure that you click the I in the corner to go watch some of my other ones. And this is basically the same setup as January, so if you guys want to go back and watch that for a full in-depth tutorial, then you guys can. But I'm just going to skip this step because I'm pretty sure that you guys can understand what I did.
1 to 2 step 3 step 4, she's everywhere out on the dance floor. She's everything you could ever want and more.
And thank you guys so much for watching the first class or episode of Epic Owl School Days for 2019. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe right here on the screen if you want to, as well as click on my last video where I did an intro teasing my Epic Owl School Days series, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday with another awesome video. Bye!